Good morning, and glory, Manchester United fans. Welcome to the next segment of Kes the Man. It's the first of the month. We have a very tight schedule this month, December, last month of the year. Right? We have Newcastle tomorrow, leading into Chelsea, to Bournemouth, and to two very, very massive games against Bayern Munich first, and then Liverpool. How we survive this is up to our midfield. The battle is our midfield. We coming down, the Fakery fans, as it's called them, coming down hard on Onana. Right? Every time Onana make a mistake, you go see the gear picture show up. Right? The gear picture show up. The gear is still without a contract. I will leave that right there. This week, I just browsing the social media, and this has been one of the best tweets by a guy by the name of Rob Blanchett. One of the best tweets I've read in a while. Let me read it out for you all. One of the most accurate tweets, and I agree with this full 100. 33 goals conceded by MUFC at this point of the season is unacceptable, and Andre Onana was clearly going to get ripped apart after another Champions League implosion. But we have to be real as United fans. Here's the stats you need to consider about this goalkeeper this season. He's third for total saves in the Premier League. He's top for save percentage in England. He's third for clean sheet. United fans must look at the clear facts because colleagues in the press and rival fans won't. Even so-called Man United fans. The Fakery in the bakery. Right? United are trash in the goals against column because of the defense of the midfield exposing our goal. Remember I said that earlier. Onana's numbers indicate this very clearly and accurately. The goalkeeper shouldn't have to have a 78.8 save percentage. That's too much, and it's an outfield issue for sure. Man City have a save percentage of 65.7% because Ederson is protected by his defense. Duh. Onana's 51 saves are more than Luton have had to me. Yes, Onana's errors have been terrible and costly, but conceding the ball to the opponent is the real reason United are where they are. Giving away petty free kicks around the box will kill you, obviously. Playing pinball with a football will kill you in possession. Having no discipline in your positional and technical approach in midfield will kill you. Duh. It's not new for these United players, and they were doing this long before Onana arrived 4 months ago. Don't kid yourself. The issue is not the goalkeeper. Ironically, Harry Maguire had another good game at centre-back versus Galatasaray, but the midfield constantly leaves the defense in a panic. So, in my opinion, just now, I'll finish it. David De Gea was not better last season. Anyone saying he was is a revisionist. And I love David De Gea. Onana was statistically the best goalkeeper in the Champions League last year. He doesn't deserve to be attacked by our own fans while we have players that give away the ball for fun. Of course, we are going to concede goals. I agree with this full 100. Right? Look when Ederson does make errors and things. Here Man City or even Liverpool goalkeeper. Right? You don't hear them coming down on the goalkeeper. Right? We was praising and singing Onana praises when he saved that penalty against Copenhagen some weeks back before the international break. That gave us that win. But here we now want to crucify him. Right? if there's one thing I have seen Onana do, right, and I have to agree with the manager as well, Onana is very strong-minded. He will rise above this. He always do. Right? And a bit than updates, Tyrone Malacia has had a setback in his progress, that in his rehabilitation, that he needed to have another surgery, and which was successfully done. But as of now, he's back on Carrington, preparing for the early in the new year to return. Right? So that is promising. Right? I know some fans were that game against Galatasaray. Some fans were coming down on the manager for not starting Menu. You all have to remember. Okay, first and foremost, allow a manager to manage, please. Right? Kobe Minu just came back from a very heavy injury. Right? We have had 2 games in very hostile environment. Right? It was great. He rise to the occasion and took his chance against Everton. Right? But 3 hostile environments in the space of 6 days. I agree if the manager decide to not start Kobe Minu on Wednesday. Right? As the saying goes, well, by mostly Galatasaray fans, that, you know, playing in Galatasaray, welcome to hell. Well, what you expect when you invite the Red Devils to hell? We didn't lose, right? But mistakes cost us, right? So, and then we have another hostile environment in St. James Park. I think this team, I have seen evidence that this team is beginning to gel. Just have to try to limit, if not none, of the mistakes that has been plaguing us, and hope that even when we playing our best, VAR don't fuck up. Right? I was trying not to get it there, but you know, but it have fans just there waiting for an error. Right? Instead of saying, okay, hard luck Bruno, hard luck so and so, hard luck this one, right? They're ready to crucify him. To have one in particular, right? Bruno can't have chance. I wouldn't call them out. I wouldn't call the name. Not in this video. It had to bring me to a tipping point. But we close. It's time to call out these fakery fucking fans. A time will come. Support your team. Support your manager. Right? We have some run-a-tough games. We cannot be divided right now. Rally behind the team. They agile. Garnacho's first goal against Galatasaray. How much passes you could have come to leading up to that goal? We getting there. We're not mentally there yet, but we getting there. Have a blessed one, you all.